All right, students, if you hear me. That's something I learned from the teachers in the room. That's how you get people quiet. So thank you, everybody, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the first ever Publishers Party. We are here on behalf of our co-host, the University of Toledo Business Incubator and Empowered AI, our nonprofit tech educator. So just want to welcome you guys and give you guys an opportunity to hear a little bit about our program, how we came to be, and how you are here with us today. So grab a seat and listen up. I'm trying to stand up a little bit. I feel like I'm in court. All right. All right. Okay. So Empowered AI is a program, a nonprofit that actually started in partnership with Tom Bush. Tom, if you could give everybody a wave right there. All right. So in partnership with Tom Bush, we started a nonprofit last year called Empowered AI with the idea that we wanted to increase Toledo's tech talent tenfold. We also wanted to turn Toledo into the AI capital of the Midwest. So with that idea and understanding, we wanted to be able to come up with some programs that would be able to engage pretty much every demographic of individuals throughout the city. And the first demographic that we wanted to start with was the kids. And that's how Young Empower Authors was born. So Young Empower Authors was a one-week program, actually 4 days, 4 hours a day, that we ran in July and August of this year, where we introduced kids to artificial intelligence for the purpose of them publishing, illustrating, and creating their own books. And those are the books that you see over here today. So if we could just really quick, can we clap it up for all the kids and their hard work? You have no idea the immense amount of work that these kids put into these books. The creativity, the ingenuity, and the effort that they all put in was amazing. We appreciate all of their time throughout. So like I said, with Young Empower Authors, we wanted to make sure that we were reaching each and every kid that we can, because we have a vision at Empowered AI where we turn every kid that graduates from school into a published author. You know, so we want every kid that graduates from public school to be a published author, and that's what Young Empower Authors is about. So during that week, we introduced kids to ChatGPT, Leonardo, and Canva. We also introduced them to the ideas of copyright, infringement, trademarking, things of that sort as well too, because we wanted to make sure that the kids were, you know, not stealing anybody's material or anything like that as well. And it was a great opportunity for us to be able to learn from the kids as well too. So we really appreciate everything. One of the things that we also were really happy to be able to do is that we were able to actually send each and every one of our kids home with their very own laptop. So every last one of the kids that you see over here today, we as a company want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to increase literacy here in Toledo and the Northwest Ohio region and in Ohio as a whole, but we also want to make sure that we're closing the digital gap as well too. So in order to close the digital gap, when these kids go home, we have no idea what kind of tools that they're using at home. So we wanted to make sure that we knew exactly what they were going to be able to do at home. So not only did we send them home with laptops, but we sent them home with mouses, mouse pads, headphones, styluses, everything that we could think of. And we have so many partners that went into making this happen as well too, and you'll be able to see a lot of those partners on our sponsor board over there as well. So just want to appreciate them for that. At this point, however, we are going to hand the mic over to Tom Bush. Tom is going to come up and do a bit of a speech for us, and then we're going to get into the little bit of the reading of the books, because you guys want to be able to hear some of these books, right? Awesome, awesome. We want you to be able to hear those books as well too. So if we could have Tom come on up. And we're going to clap it up for Tom, please, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We're going to have to crank this back up. I'm going to stay away from it. I'm going to stand up. Got me? Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming out. As LaShawn said, man, we are so proud of you guys, the authors. You guys have done something that nobody in the world has done. This particular program is the first in the world to take students, help them leverage AI, produce their books all the way to getting it published. So you guys can actually go on Amazon, look for these books, and you'll be able to purchase them there as well. So great, good job, guys. I'm super proud of you. Secondly, you know, these kind of things start out as an idea, but the idea can only go so far. So I want to give a shout out to LaShawn. Like all the arms and legs of this thing and actually pulling it off was this man right here. And so a big, big thank you. And then we also had a series of teachers. If you teachers could raise your hands, I'd like to give you guys some praise too. We know that haranguing children for a week to get them to cram out a book like this, man, look how quality these are. I am shocked, and it's awesome, and I am so happy. So, Empowered AI, as LaShawn said, man, we are trying to really work hard to make Toledo a tech, known for software, known for AI, and like LaShawn said, this is really getting us there. What I want to do with you guys really quick, if you could with me just for a minute, get your fingers out like this, right? Now, I want you to try to have one finger going this way. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want you to try to get the other finger going in the opposite direction. Okay. Opposite direction. Now, if you're going like this, you're doing it wrong. I need opposite direction. All right. How many of you are able to do it? Raise your hand. How many were not able to do it? Raise your hand. All right. This is the opportunity that I see AI giving us as humans. As a coach, now I'm going to tell you the secret on how to pull this off. When you try to do it as a big problem, it's hard to do. But if you can learn the trick and get coached a little bit, you'll unlock it. So if you plan on your fingers meeting at the top, and then you get them to meet at the bottom, and you just focus on meeting at the top, meeting at the bottom, suddenly you're going to see that you can do this. Meet at the top, meet at the bottom. This is what we used AI to help your kids with. The kids, before we even gave them any AI enablement, they thought about character development, they thought about plot, they thought about what makes a good story. They came up with their own story. And then the AI really worked as the coach, just helped them know. You go top to bottom, top to bottom. It helped draw some of the images for sure, but the students were the ones who came up with the idea. It was their creativity. And so that's what I want you guys to be thinking about as you think about how AI is going to impact your life, is that it can help coach you. We use ChatGPT. I recommend everybody go check that out. If you have a problem and you have an idea, and you need to get that idea into motion, number one, you should check out LaShawn because he's really good at it. But number two, AI can help coach you along the way. So that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today, is just that little bit of knowledge. And so let's get it back. Who's up next? No. So let me pass it back to LaShawn. Go ahead. Appreciate it. Amen.
All right. As I mentioned, we have a few great partners. Awesome. I can stand up now. All right. As I mentioned, we have a few great partners, and we want to be able to give an opportunity to one of our amazing partners, the University of Toledo Business Incubator, and Pamela Moore, to come up and offer us a speech.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the University of Toledo Business Incubator, and thank you for joining us in supporting this group of empowered young authors. My name is Pamela Moore. As he said, I'm the Director for Incubation and Business Operations here at the University of Toledo. Our business incubator, Minority Business Development Center, and Apex Accelerator offers a wide variety of programs to foster innovation and economic growth in Northwest Ohio. We provide leasable space, support, resources, and growth opportunities to local businesses and entrepreneurs throughout all phases of development. We're excited to partner with Empowered AI and help support innovative programs like this one. By sparking an early interest in entrepreneurship and technology, we hope these students will continue to build on the skills they've learned and use them to develop businesses or products that we can support in the fast approaching future. On behalf of the university, we would like to extend our congratulations to all of the up-and-coming entrepreneurs we have here today. All right, now I'd like to welcome Terry Crosby of Taylor Automotive to the podium as the first reader.
What am I reading? What am I reading? Okay. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Terry Crosby. A lot of people may know me here in the city of Toledo. I am a community ambassador for the Taylor Automotive family. And I just want to say to you today, I met LaShawn about a year ago. We got together, we had a meeting, and I was just amazed at what he was telling me. And what he told me was he's going to teach young kids how to write their own children books. I was literally, go ahead. I was literally blown away. I said, what? You gonna do what? I said, well, how old are these kids? Are they 18, 22? What? He said, no, Mr. Crosby, they're kids. They're 7 years old to 12 years. I was like, wow. And from that day forward, all I could ever think about was empowered AI. I really, really did. And for me, I do a lot in the community. Giving back to the community is what I do, is what I love to do. And I will say to you, Empowered AI, LaShawn and Tom, they have the best program here in the city of Toledo. And I don't care, he's gonna tell me off later on, man, why you say that? Because this is how I feel, right? So, as a representative of Taylor Automotive family, LaShawn, Tom, I got your back. Kids, the children, I am so proud of these kids. It is absolutely unbelievable. And I said to LaShawn, I'm gonna buy at least one copy of each book, personally, myself. I would like to thank each and every one of you. It's absolutely packed in here. By the way, I myself became an author on August 24th. I want you to maybe purchase my book. It's very, very impactful. And the name of my book, a lot of people may know I was a two-sport athlete. The name of my book is Do You Have the Balls? Question mark. Read the book and you will understand the title. Thank you very much, everybody. I love you, always will. See you soon.
All right. So we're going to get into a couple of books right now. And the first one we're going to do, we're going to have the wonderful teacher, Jasmine, come on up and read one of the books. Jasmine Smith was our teacher for both weeks. So welcome, Jasmine Smith. And Jasmine is going to be reading Loaded Nacho and the Golden Cheese, written by Zonte Moore.
Good afternoon. Oh, you guys, I love that. Okay, so this is Loaded Nacho and the Golden Cheese, and I helped Zonte make this book. And I was sharing with his father, if you know little Zonte, because he is a junior, his imagination goes as far as the East is from the West. I'm like, if we can kind of pull this in a little bit. It's like, no, I want to be a loaded nacho. And he has like this very vivid imagination. And shout out to Leonardo, we were able to get that imagination into these pages. So let's get into this book. Loaded Nacho and the Golden Cheese. In the magical land of snacks, little Nacho was excited. He wanted to find the golden cheese. Little Nacho asked his friends for help. Clever Chocolate and Cheerful Cookie were ready for an adventure. The friends set off on their quest. They walked and walked until they saw the tall Cookie Mountain. We need to climb it, said Clever Chocolate, but be careful, it's crumbly. As they climbed the mountain started to rumble. "Oh no, it's a volcano," shouted Cookie. They hurried to the top. At the summit, they met the wise old pretzel. He had a riddle for them to solve. The wise old pretzel asked, "What has holes but can hold your favorite drink?" The friends thought hard. "Is it a donut?" guessed Little Nacho. The wise old pretzel smiled and nodded. "You are correct." With the riddle solved, Pretzel showed them a hidden path. "Follow this to find the golden cheese," he said. The friends quickly descended the volcano and followed the path until they reached the bubbling chocolate milk river. "How will we cross?" asked Cookie. Clever Chocolate had an idea. "Let's use these floating marshmallows as boats." They each hopped on the marshmallow and floated across. At last, they found the golden cheese shining brightly. Little Nacho and his friends cheered, but suddenly they saw a group of bandit snacks approaching. Again, very vivid imagination, right? "Let's build a fort," suggested Clever Chocolate. They used candy canes and pretzel sticks to create a strong fort around the cheese. The bandits tried to get in, but the fort was too strong. The friends defended it bravely. The bandits finally gave up and left. Little Nacho and his friends were happy and proud. They had protected the golden cheese. The end. And Zante would like to dedicate this book to Miss Sarah, Miss Smith, his mom, his dad, and to his little brother, Zai Zai. He loves them very much.
Jasmine, thank you so very much for that read. If we could, one more time for Ariel's book. All right, in order to make sure that we are able to stay on track for our program, we are going to go ahead and introduce our speaker, who is going to be State Representative Josh Williams. State Representative Josh Williams is going to be coming to the stage and just offering a little bit of a speech. And then after that, we're going to have a little bit of time where everybody can just kind of network and everything like that. Please stay around, especially the kids of the program, until the end of the program. Today, we will also have a closing remark by Senator Paula Hicks Hudson. And we will also be giving the kids their swag bags. So you definitely don't want to miss out for that, because we got a lot of surprises in there for the kids. Senator.
How's everybody doing today? Great. Oh, we can get a little bit louder than that for the kids. How are we doing today? There we go. So I'm State Representative Josh Williams. I currently serve in the Ohio House. I'm running for re-election. A little plug for myself right there. But I first met this great organization at Toll House. I was there with my beautiful wife, Niera, who was here earlier and had to leave because she wasn't feeling well. And when they told me about what they were trying to do with kids, to increase access to good instruction, increase literacy, and allow these kids to become published authors, I absolutely bought into the program. And I promised them every step of the way I'd be as helpful as I can. So it's important to me and my wife that we encourage young kids not only to read, but take an interest in reading and writing and becoming authors, because my beautiful wife, Niera, who had to leave, is a published children's book author. So when I first met my wife, she was finishing up her first book, Land of the Lost Socks, and getting it published on Amazon. And I remember the first time I met her family was at her book signing event. And my wife went on to be a 2-time bestseller on Amazon, so she wanted to send her regards to all the young authors here and welcome them to the family of Amazon authors. So I was really interested in the program and the way that they were going to use AI, because I have a little bit of an interesting backstory. I went from being a homeless high school dropout in Toledo to being disabled for almost a decade, to finally hitting college here at UT at 30, and by 35, I graduated with 3 degrees, including my law degree. So when I was a young kid, these guys' age, I didn't see the importance of education like most kids nowadays, right? I thought it more of a chore. But when I laid in that bed for 6 consecutive years disabled, and I finally fought through that disability and had an opportunity to come here to the University of Toledo, I took advantage of every opportunity I had. I took max credits every semester. I was here every summer. I graduated a year early with my bachelor's. I graduated a semester early out of the College of Law. And when I finally had that opportunity, the interest built in me to make sure our kids had every opportunity to get the education they deserve, right? And we're responsible for it. So I'm proud to say that we worked hard in the last General Assembly during our budget to increase the spending on our public schools to an additional $2 billion in the state. That we provided so many opportunities for parents to choose where their child gets educated. Parents should be able to make that decision for themselves. But more importantly, I made a commitment to these guys that in the next budget cycle, if I'm reelected, we will look to provide state funding to organizations like this in Toledo and in other districts. So although our reading literacy has increased in our state, and it has increased here locally in Toledo, we're still behind the 8 ball. We're still behind the state average here. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. So every opportunity we have to grab these kids early and pique their interest in reading and writing and literacy, I'm going to help every step of the way. So we're going to bring funds back here to Toledo to make sure that organizations like this can touch every single kid and every single school within our city district. Okay? With that, I want to thank you guys for your time, and I encourage you to support as many young authors as we can, and my wife sends her regards. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, I just want to reiterate how much hard work these guys put into their books. These kids spent many, many hours ideating, changing up illustrations, telling the teachers that's not right, do it again. And we were all for it. You know, we were definitely glad that we were able to make sure everybody has a book here today. So please, as much as you can, support the kids. You'll see the kids running around with the purple book bags on their backs. Those are the kids that do have books for sale. Also take advantage of some of the photo opportunities. There's actually a photo booth out here in the lobby. If you take a picture with it, it'll snap and go all the way directly to our gallery. So we'll have a nice big gallery with all your beautiful photos. We'd love to be able to have that. And also, like I said a little bit earlier, make sure to still stay around so we can give the kids their swag bags and celebrate their accomplishments, as well as hear a keynote speech from Senator Paula Hicks Hudson. Thanks for your time. And we'll be back around 1:50. Feel free to peruse. We might just have a couple more authors to report to the stage. All Young and Power authors, please report to the stage. All right, I think we may have everybody. First and foremost, this is a beautiful picture, so if anybody would like to grab a picture, this is your time to do it. You know, all the Empower authors up here. Everybody get in, get in, get in. Come up on the stage. Yeah, a couple of you guys, you can come up on the stage. A few of you step on the stage. Everybody get up so we can kind of bring everybody in. Brooklyn, come on up on the stage. This is your time, everybody. As much as we can fit. Come on up, come on up, come on up. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to call out the swag bags by cohort. First, I would like to thank the City of Toledo. Without the City of Toledo, the Parks and Recreation Department, this program would not be possible. The City of Toledo fully funded our program the very first time that we applied. As soon as they heard about the amazing program that we had to offer, the City of Toledo jumped at being a sponsor for our program. So if you could clap it up for the City of Toledo Parks and Rec Department. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We also have an envelope that I'm going to be giving away to the kids as well once they receive their swag bags. And we're going to talk a little bit about this envelope. So there are quite a few different sponsors that gave to our program. So inside, parents, just so you're aware, I'm going to go kind of like from first to last. So we got tickets to a baseball game, Fifth Third game. So 4 tickets in there to a baseball game.
Ooh, I'm set.
We got 4 tickets to a UT football game in here as well.
I'm going. It's free.
We got tickets to the zoo. I'm going by order of what I think they're going to clap for. So y'all be ready, okay? So they're going to start getting a little bit louder as we go next. Everybody has a free meal to Chick-fil-A. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And on top of all the other things, including the fact that you guys will be getting your Young and Power author shirts today, we also have free passes to Sky Zone for all the kids. So you're all going to Sky Zone. We're all jumping together. We're all jumping together. All right. So first we're going to start off with Cohort 1. Cohort 1 was able to receive a lot of the swag items during the program, so they already got their headphones and everything like that. But I'm going to make sure to give you one of the envelopes at the same time. So when you hear me call your name, Cohort number 1, please step on up. And please, let's congratulate these kids as we go through as well, too, okay, everybody? All right, so we're starting with Carmelo Wilson. Carmelo, where you at? All right, all right, all right. Let's get you a bag, Carmelo. Yeah, right. Yep, got a bag for you. And then here's yours. And just drop that in your bag. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Terrence Lindsay. Where's Mr. Lindsay?
Right here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm looking all over the place. I'm going to make sure you get a bag right there, too. All right. And then we have Mr. Julian Brown. Let's make sure. Mr. Julian Brown. Where's Julian? Julian Green. Julian Green. I'm so sorry. Julian Green.
I'll give it to him. Yeah.
Okay. He's not here? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll set that off to the side for Mr. Green. All right. And then we also have Gavin Hicks. Mr. Hicks not here? Okay. Oh, right here. Here we go. And then we got a bag for Mr. Hicks as well.
And then LaShawn.
And just for the sake of it, because this is a little bit crowded up here, once I do give you your bag, we're just going to ask that you rejoin your parents at that point, okay? All right. All right, next we have Mr. Aiden Jones. Thank you very much, sir. Get your bag, too. Step over there, we'll give you your bag. All right, Jacob Sneed. What's up, my guy? Here you go, man. Make sure you get your bag over there as well. Gregory Walker II. Mr. Walker. Here you go, my guy. Make sure you get your bag over there as well. All right. Kinsley Walker. Here you go, young lady. And then they got your bag over there. Renaya Johnson. Okay, cool. Juliana Martin. There you go. Thank you. Andrew McQueen. Drew. Ariana Dye. There you are. Thank you. Kristen Cook. She's not here. Madison Bully.
Right here.
Kaylee Bowen. There you go. And Caden Bowen. Great job, Caden. There you go. All right, and now for cohort number 2. All right, Kyle Cooper. There you go. Aaliyah Shaw. That is my baby. Zante Moore Jr. My God, my God, my God. Dana Nobles. There you go. Lucy Harbrick. Love your book, by the way. You're very welcome. Rael Newsom. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelly Shinover. Here you go, my guy. Thank you, sir. Jeremiah Anderson. Looking good, man. You look better than me, man. There you go, sir. Ellie Harbick. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Brooklyn Jenkins. Thank you, Brooklyn. You're welcome. Peyton Washington. Here you go, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Henry Gurnessy. Did I say your last name right? Okay, awesome. There you go. Olena Henley. Great book, by the way. There you go. Huntley. Halia Huntley. Thank you very much. Anaya Gregory. There you go. Ariel Gregory. Thank you. Ember Brown. Thank you. Araya Gregory. Great job, great job, great job. And Kenson Ross. Let's give it up again for all of our Young and Power authors. All right, these kids got a lot of book sales to go through, so I'm going to let them get to it. But before we do, we are going to welcome to the stage our Senator, Paula Hicks Hudson. And also former Mayor of Toledo as well, too, Paula Hicks Hudson. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon. See, I'm not going to be the one that's bending over. I'm going to stand up and hold the mic, but I am so excited to be here. And it's because, not that I'm an author or a writer, but that I'm a reader. And as a reader, it is so important to have new ideas, fresh ideas, good words. And what I am seeing with these young people today is an excitement that you don't already get. You know, it's an excitement that not only for them, but also for you, the parents and the supporters. In Toledo, we have an opportunity on so many ways in which to be the innovators. So I am so excited to be here to be part of this inaugural. And as being an inaugural means that it's just the beginning.
And unlike my colleague who talked about what we're going to do, I'm in the Senate, and I'm the Democratic member of the Senate, so we don't have all of the numbers and what is necessary, but we have the tenacity. I appreciate that there's a lot of excitement, but I want to take just a minute to tell you why it's so important that I tell you as a Democratic representative that we're in a fight to make sure these types of programs are taken care of and that are truly funded. So I'm not going to make a promise to you other than to say that I'm going to do my very best to, number one, spread the word about what you're doing. And then I want to empower each and every one of you that is able to vote. I need everyone's attention about this because this is a serious piece that I want you to know. That if you care about this program, if you care about making Toledo a better place, then we need you to do one thing, because it doesn't matter about these young people writing if they can't read and if we don't support them in the right way. You know, it doesn't matter that we're here trying to do our thing if we're not being taken seriously in Columbus. And the way we're taken seriously in Columbus is what? Vote. So that's why I'm standing here to tell you that all these things are great, and we're going to push, and I'm going to do my very best, but I'm going to need your help. That when you see your elected officials, not only from the State House or from the White House, but from one government center, make sure you talk about this program and how important it is to you, your children, your grandchildren, this community, so that there'll be a 10-year anniversary of this program, a 20-year anniversary of this program, that it won't be a special project in the state budget, but it'll be a line item. So that's a little bit different from what you're hearing. But the most important thing is that I want to say congratulations to all the young authors. I want to say to the parents that made it happen, be sure that you continue to support them. And when they want to go to the library, you take them. When they want to stay up maybe 5 minutes more to read at night, you let them. And if they need 20 minutes to finish that last chapter of their book, encourage them, because this is so vital for us here. And I want to say thank you for the invitation. I want to thank all of you for here to allow me to just have a few minutes. And let's move on with this program, because it is a wonderful program. Thank you.
All right, round of applause one more time for our senator. All right, so that is pretty much the end of our programming piece for the day. So we'll allow you to get back to networking and talking to the kids and purchasing of the books. One last time, I just want to give a major kudos to all of the sponsors of our program, including the City of Toledo, University of Toledo Business Incubator, Actual Reality Technologies, the Toledo Lucas County Public Library, Twineit, Taylor Automotive Family, Read for Literacy, CareSource, Destination Picnic, Toledo Zoo, MudMade, Brown Branding, Sky Zone, Fifth Third Bank, Park U Toledo, Muir Printing, Toledo Athletics, TV Roy, and Fremont Federal Credit Union. Thank you very much again for your time today, everybody, and please enjoy the rest of the day.